Hey Jim, I thought I'd take you through some of the latest changes that we've been working on. What you're looking at here is actually called the Manifest Builder. And the idea behind this is it's a program that helps people very quickly and easily load materials into the program that we wrote. So the way it works, I'm going to go ahead and execute this. This is what it looks like. And you'll see a couple of things here, kind of walk you through the interface first, and I'll show you how it works. Over to the left here, we have our menu program, and you'll see that some of these are disabled. They actually will turn themselves on based on what you're clicking on. So I've got some selection boxes. In the middle here, I have what's called a tree view control. So for example, if I click on one of these like paints, you'll notice now I have the delete, the rename, ordering up and down. It's not allowing me to order up because it's already at the top of the stack, but if I click on fabrics now, I could order up. So I can move it up or down. So you can see I can move things around. I can take any one of these like fabrics and I can delete it. I can take any other one down here like this floors, and I want to rename this to ground. And so by selecting anything in the stack here and then clicking the command, you can see I can automatically rename or change things as necessary. So that's kind of neat. We also have the promote button. The promote button moves it up to a higher level. So now it's on the same level as the lobby, the reception, the dining hall. And of course, these are collapsible too. So if I want to, I can collapse them down or expand them back out. So I can just see the different information that I'm building here. And the concept behind this is very simple. What we're trying to do is create a manifest. It's basically a database file that will define all the materials that go into our program. As we found out, one of the hard things to do is make sure all the pieces and parts are in the right directories and folders and they're all linked properly. And so this is a tool that'll do that. In order to show you, I figure I'll just clear the manifest, start over from scratch. So here is my manifest, and let's say that I wanted to, for example, have a lobby. So I'm going to put in a room. So I can put them in piece by piece, like say lobby, reception. And I'm just building them out that way. In each one of these now, and of course I spelled Luby. Let's fix that. L-O-B-B-Y. There we go. I'm just going to rename that so it puts it back. And then each one of these I could go in and I could add in, for example, different items or materials. But you'll notice that we typically use the same ones over and over again. So what I want to do is, for example, I want to put in all the different options into the lobby. Am I going to allow a user to change the walls or floors or ceiling or millwork? I'm going to take out chairs and tables, for example, and we'll leave in the others. And what I can do is I just click on auto items, and you'll see that whatever I have checked automatically builds under there. So this time we'll turn chairs and tables on, and we'll take out floors and ceiling. And again, I would just click auto item, and now it automatically adds those in exactly the way we had customized it based over here. So that makes it super simple. Then if I want to on any one of these, for example, I want to click on walls, I can decide what materials I want. Same process here. I'm just going to say auto material. And if I click down in ceiling, for example, I don't want to put wallpaper on the ceiling, for example. That wouldn't make any sense. But we'll go ahead and put auto materials in, and you'll see that the wallpaper doesn't come in. So this allows people to very fast and quickly build out a manifest defining exactly what goes where. Now this also can work for things like furniture. So let's say I have a Herman Miller chair, and it's an Arion, and I can pick the model of chair, and then very easily, if I put leathers or chrome or whatever else I want under this, only those materials will be viable choices for the particular components of that chair. Or, as if we're talking about rooms, only these options are available for the particular rooms. Once I get them down here, let's say I want to go into leathers on the walls. So I'm going to click leather on the walls. On this side to the right, I have a material editor, and I can click any one of these. For example, I can click leathers. And when I scroll over these, you'll actually see it updates a preview of exactly which leather looks like and how it works. So I'm just going to simply select the leathers. I don't like this tan pin skin. It's a little too, it's got too many ridges. that all looks good. Well, maybe wrinkled light tan's a little too inappropriate. But anyway, once I select my leather and where I want it to go, I'm just going to add the checked in there, and you'll see that it automatically creates this information. At this point, I can go through all of these different things. I know I have a bug here, but I can add in woods, for example, and it hasn't cleared off the old woods yet, or the old materials. I'm going to fix that. Um, but anyway, I could just build out my manifest, and then once I'm done, I'm just going to click on the Save Manifest button, and it is going to save this as a default manifest. And the idea is that I could go in and build manifests for certain companies or accounts or situations, and then I can load the manifests, I can rename them, I can reuse them over and over again. I can start with the template and take out what I don't need or add what I do need. And then when we run our program, the program will actually load that manifest right into itself, so that I only see those materials that are listed in this particular order. So again, super easy for anyone to use. They don't have to worry about where things are or how things look. They just fill out this real quick and easy tree view control. They save it, and once it's saved, now when the program loads, it'll load the manifest in order to run the window. So then this is what the menu bar would actually look like. All at the top level would be your walls, your room, etc. So in other words, the program would know what room you were in, and then it would give you the tabs across the top. Right now I just have walls set, but we could add multiple tabs. Under that I have multiple tabs for which type of material I want. And then down here I have an actual preview of the different materials. So I could just select any individual one and have it be applied into the model. So really we have some debugging, just a little debugging, not much. Probably about 95% done, and then we just slap all three together, the manifest builder, this new interface, along with the models, and I think we get them all working at the same environment, and we're good to go.